Welcome back. A little bit earlier, we made the big announcement that Lebo M, the much talked about concert, is happening the 18th of April at the Grand Arena at Grand West. But I think Lebo M's impact goes so far beyond the stage, from shaping the sound, obviously, of The Lion King to collaborating with some of the biggest names in music, like Hans Zimmer, who will be joining him on that stage. His career is nothing short of legendary, right?
Goodness, and he's still here to dive deeper into this journey. Lebo M, thanks for giving us time, man. You're just chilling here, like, yeah, whatever you need.
He's got a house in London. He's chilling in
the past.
We can get it back.
I'm here all day. I don't want to leave. I'm here all day. So let's just keep this going.
Oh, you can stay. You can
nice
stay.
and relaxed.
Sometimes I look at you because you are quite a chilled person in real life, and I wonder if you realize. I'm sure you do, but just the bigness and the impact of Lebo M. I mean, you've done some of the most iconic work that I know, my kids will know, people before me knew, generations to come will know. Do you feel that? Do you feel the weight of that?
I think you said a word that's important, work. I used to joke around and say I work for Lebo M and I work with Lebo M. And over the years, I've learned to actually separate the two. Because having the privilege of interacting with so many people around the world in this industry, you learn certain secrets, which is I don't know how to live like Lebo M because I work for and work with Lebo M. You know what I mean?
Tirelessly.
So so over the years you learn to separate the work, the person, and the brand, the global brand. But you also are practical about. I started experiencing the impact of the work over the years. You know, not with Lion King and many other movies. Just before I did Mufasa, I was actually doing The Woman King.
Yes.
So from one project to another, I've always learned that it's work. But there's some project that you just simply can't avoid. There's a story I was telling a couple of days ago when we did the 30th anniversary of the Hollywood Bowl. At the Hollywood Bowl, rather, of The Lion King. It was the first time we have the entire cast of the original Lion King 1994 movie with Broadway production all in one stage.
Full circle, yeah.
And the thing is like full circle, but it's at the venue of my dream, the Hollywood Bowl. When I was in LA, I used to drive taxis. Then I used to park my taxi at the Hollywood Bowl and say, one day I'm going to play
I'll see you
this
again.
venue.
I'll see you again.
So those are the moments that make you appreciate the journey and appreciate the impact of the work.
Oh my gosh, that choked me up.
Yeah, and I'm struggling a little bit here because your journey is a lot of people's journey as well. And I think you understand the responsibility of that, and you've worn that mantle so proudly. So thank you for that. But when we talk about those full circle moments with Circle of Life, with that intro, was there a moment where you maybe heard it so out of place from where you expected? Was there a full circle moment when you realized just the impact of that?
There have been many, but one of the few that stands out is many years ago, I was not conscious of how huge the Oscars are. It's probably around 1995, 96. And I was not aware that I was one of the main 4 guests. The movie was very big at that point, you know. So I was doing like a sound check rehearsal, you know. I went with, I'm talking about big stars, so I'm out there and I'm
all the stars.
Yeah, the Oscars, Bill. You know, I'm like, the next thing, the whole damn place is full. And I really got nervous. It was like very impactful. But it's those small moments when you sneak into a project like that, or, again, I always reference the Hollywood Bowl. I knew that we've done something at this point around the world for 30 years. But being the lead at the Hollywood Bowl with Jennifer Hudson and everybody else, and that, you know, it has had an impact. The most I've really experienced it is probably when I was in South Africa, got my Lifetime Achievement Award, my first one, which was special. And from that moment on, I knew that I'm sneaking back home, and eventually I'm gonna do something. And April 18th is that something.
It's here.
Come on.
In Cape Town, huh?
It is here. We're honored
Yeah.
that you chose the mother
Yeah.
city.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't wait for the moment.
If you
to
could be any
happen.
character in The Lion King, who would you
Oh,
be, do you think?
That's a good one.
Scar.
Oh, wow.
Lebo M.
Shots fired.
I was not expecting this.
Yeah, I know. Nobody expects that.
Why?
Why do you say that?
The attitude.
Oh.
Yeah. Scar is like, I don't care. I'm getting what's mine.
I'll get my flowers.
Yes, and you definitely got what is yours. I love it. Now, when it comes to do you ever find yourself singing it in the shower? And if you do, please do a rendition of how you do it in the shower or around your house while you're cooking, just randomly, because you can.
Thought this was a family morning show.
It is, and that's
is.
exactly why I got to ask.
But it's a crazy family. We should have warned you. The family is completely off its rocker.
Well,
Tell us, Lebo.
fortunately, I never do that.
You don't?
Yeah.
Like hold up a loaf of bread. I mean, come on, you must be so
hold a
tempted.
loaf of bread. What's in your coffee?
You've had the same coffee, my friend. I think.
Can I do something right now? I'm going to give you this. You're going to raise it up.
Okay,
and then
who's
you're going to
this?
sing it for us. That's Simba.
Simba.
That's the hungriest, skinny Simba ever.
Times is hard.
The rest?
April
April
18th. You think
18th,
we're going to follow
I
you?
like it.
Go ahead, do it.
I did.
No, if you want to see it, and April 18th.
April 18th.
Grand
baby.
Arena. Oh, buddy, I feel like we're going to get an invoice for about 570,000 Rand now because of what you've just done.
I was trying to save you.
But it'll come from his management, not from
And it's
him.
in dollars.
No, actually, now that I know your spirit animal is Scar, it's probably going to come directly from you. Oh, buddy, I want you to revel in every second of being here. I can just see on your face how much this means to you. You
Means a
are
lot.
soaking up every second.
Means
So
a lot.
please do that. In fact, can we see how the people are feeling
Yes.
about having this legend in our space today?
All right, well, let's go into this one. Coming through from Letabo, saying, good morning, Expresso Show. I can't miss out on this magical night of music by Lebo M Live and Hans Zimmer because I love and I grew up listening to his music. I remember my father, who's no longer with us, telling us about a time when Lebo was performing in Maseru. His story is a story of resilience and excellence. One of my biggest dreams as a member of the South African Youth Choir was to share a stage with Lebo and get a chance to ask him what fueled him.
Wow.
He reminds me of my father, who was just as resilient and is the epitome of someone who's humble. Also, I can't afford the ticket because I'm a full-time student. I would have bought one if I could, and that's exactly why I'm entering this competition.
Wow, that was a pretty good entrance. And just a reminder there, we are in fact giving away 5 double tickets to this remarkable experience, or maybe 4 after that response.
Yeah, that
I mean,
first one knocks you out, huh?
That's got to be amazing to hear
Yeah,
other people's full circle moments that attach to you.
Yeah, especially in that context,
Exactly.
you know, Lesotho and all of that.
100%.
Yeah, it's quite beautiful.
We
shout out
see you.
Maseru,
We
man.
see you, sir.
Thank
Well,
you.
if you too would like to be like Letabo, all you have to do is enter the competition post and tell us this, why you can't miss out on this historic night with Lebo M featuring Hans Zimmer, using that hashtag Lebo M Live in your answer, and you can stand a chance to witness music history and to meet Scar in the flesh. The competition closes the 11th of April. T's and C's are on expressoshow.com. Lebo M, what a legend, what a moment. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you for having me.
I don't know when last someone said this to you, but we love you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
Appreciate
for
you very
everything
much.
that you're doing. The 18th of April is where you can see Lebo M live at the Grand Arena at Grand West. Get your tickets now. We'll keep those details up on all of our social platforms and go and show him some love. And DM, he answers back. He'll give advice. He will mentor, because that's what he does. And then he'll send you the invoice afterwards. Now, Lebo, you're an absolute gem. We love you. So thank you so much for
Thank you very
We'll
much.
see
Yeah,
you guys
yeah,
in just a moment.
Yeah.